Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from, what you're doing, what's up. Are you trading? Good morning. Good morning. All right, what are you guys saying in the chat here? NASDAQ got a little pumpy this morning. You guys like that intro music? I'm going to probably change it up every week. Get a little variety. Jeremy, good morning. Always first. What's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Daniel, second. What's up? Good morning, man. Arvin, good morning. Justin, Pocket Aces, good morning. Danny said, "Where's our music?" There you go. You got it. Good morning. Dale, what's up, man? Good morning. Alpha, good morning. I like my glow sticks and ring. I knew Alpha was going to say something. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Let's see what the market's doing. Let's have some fun. And as always, let's practice good risk management. Let's get into it. That sound good? Boom. All right. So, if you guys are looking at the stream, watching my chart, let's go to the hourly. So price is above midnight open, as we all know. If you guys are using the midnight snap indicator, again, it's a free indicator. Link is in the description below if you want to check it out, if you want to use it. But the midnight snap indicator gives you data on your chart to show you statistically how often does price retrace to the midnight open in regards to whatever asset that you're checking out, right? So if you take a look at NASDAQ here, we got it pulled up. We have a 67.4% chance out of a little over 2.8 years of data to tell us that NASDAQ loves to retrace this midnight open from 8 o'clock to 11:15. Now, I know it says 7 to 10:15. It's the close of the 7 o'clock candle and the close of 10:15, so it's 8 to 11. So that's why. And then that's why it says 23 here instead of 0, because it's at the close of the 23. So if you add all that in together and combine with objective sell pressure, meaning the bearish liquidity footprints, that's what we're looking at right now. We have not taken a single trade yet. This is just here for reference in case I do get into a trade. So we have broke above this liquidity footprint. So if we are looking for shorts, I'm waiting for us to come back in here and reject this because we've already broken above it. Or if we get a hard rejection over here on the second footprint here, I'll take the short there. Or if we come all the way up here, I'll take the short. Anywhere that happens in between my time frame, I take the trade. And if we take a look over at my velocity setup, pretty easy. Pretty easy. Take a look at US30. I mean, we're super bullish, guys. I mean, we're just freaking ripping. Like on the high time frame. But if you guys take a look at the hourly here for US30, so what I'd be looking at right now is if we break above this daily high, which is what we're trying to do right now, in combination with taking out liquidity. So we got liquidity here, we got liquidity here, coming up into these major sell areas in combination with forming my reversal movement. That's what I'll be looking for taking shorts to the downside, or vice versa. If we break the daily low in combination with this liquidity down here, we will take a long. So it's pretty much just in the market hands right now, guys. I tell you guys this all the time. That's how simple trading can go. That's how simple trading can be. Trading does not have to be some absolutely astronomical, crazy thing where it takes me an hour to tell you guys my pre-market analysis and be like, okay, well, we look at the weekly and the monthly and the daily candle and we do all this. And I don't care about none of that, guys. I care about statistics, data, and sticking to my model over a long period of time. And that's what, if anybody can do, you will experience profitability. You'll experience some payouts. You'll experience actually getting some long-term success and long-term progress in your trading careers. The problem is people want to make it way more complicated than what it has to be, and they try to do something that just doesn't click with them, and then they force trades, they overtrade, revenge trade, all that stuff, right? Jay, good morning. Oil, good morning. Dale, in the UK. Yeah, I got a lot of UK people. Paul in the UK. Kayla says, let's grab some money from the markets today. Let's go. Yeah, Dale. So it says your indicator has a 64% chance out of 556. That really just depends on your TradingView subscription. So if you have a premium subscription like myself, you're going to get the max amount of data on your chart for the hourly. Let me turn this down just a little bit. I feel like I'm like yelling. But yeah, so once you go to the hourly, I get like 3 years of data on my hourly chart because I have the TradingView Premium. But if you have like the other plans that are lower, then you're going to have limited data, right? So then you're only going to get 500 or whatever sessions because your chart is only giving you that much data on here. So you can see I got double what you have because I have Essential. Maybe you have Pro, or what's the other one? Essential, Pro, and Premium. I think that's the three. So one of those is what you probably have, which is only giving you half of what I have. So that's why. But you guys don't have to upgrade to TradingView, you know, Premium if you have a premium subscription or you know, the highest one. You don't have to do that because all you got to do is go into replay mode and then just go back in time, and then you can add all of these up and then take the average, and you know, that's what it is. So you can use this tool and get 10 plus years of data. I mean, it's kind of stupid crazy how much data you can have, and I did that one time. I did like 12 years of data on NASDAQ, and it's still like an average of a 67% probability over 10 plus years. So if that doesn't tell you the power of data, I truly don't know what does. See, I tell people this, man. I was in some Twitter spaces yesterday. I hosted a Twitter space for myself, and I said this. I said, man, like it can be this simple. You know, we as human beings want to think that a trading strategy has to be so complex. You know, have you guys seen those? And I'm not downing on any strategy at all. If it has to be complex to you to make sense, please do it, right? I'm pro make it make sense to you, but for me, I like simple. I don't want to stress 20,000 hours a day trying to take one trade. I don't want to assess a gazillion different data points. I don't want to do none of that. But you'll see those videos sometimes of people like, you know, tape reading and all that stuff, and they'll input 20 million different things. Like, all right, here's a breaker bar, here's break of structure. We're in an uptrend. Here's a boom. Like they're 20 million different markings on their chart to take one trade. I'm just like, bro, you don't got to do that. Like, you don't have to do that. Is it valid? Yes, absolutely. You can do that for sure. People make money doing it. You can make money so many different ways in these markets. That's why I love trading so much. But do you have to do that? No, you don't have to. Pull up Financial Juice, see what we got. Hey, we're almost to 50 live viewers. Welcome, everybody. If you enjoy this stream, please, if you get value from it, hit that like button. We've been growing week over week on these live streams, and I really love doing this. If you are new here, I am very big in psychology. I have it on my chart right here, focusing on what matters: psychology, discipline, and consistency. And why do I say that? I don't say that to sound arrogant. I don't say that to sound like I'm on a high horse or to be different. I say it because it's true based on my experience and based on the multiple traders that are in my community that have been growing and building daily. Is this right here is the sauce. This is what drives your edge. Okay, people will argue with me all the time and say, Austin, the edge is more important than psychology. What are you doing, dude? You can't make money with psychology. Okay, what drives your edge? What makes you press that button to understand the edge and what you're looking at on the charts? Your mind, your psychology. If you can have a profitable strategy, you can still be unprofitable. Why? Because you don't let the trades play out, because you FOMO, because you take other trades. Maybe you do hit a full take profit and you still give the profits back to the market because you can't get out of the market, because you don't have discipline, because you don't let the trade play out. You don't have psychology, because you took a loss yesterday, so now you're not going to be on the charts today when your edge actually is due for some profit, and it takes profit, but it took profit without you because you didn't show up every single day. Red, green, or flat. Psychology will always be at the forefront. Hey, we just hit 50 members. Let's go. 51. Congratulations. Nice. Because the edge is like a hammer, right? Okay, look at it like this. An edge is the vehicle. It's the car. It's the truck. It's whatever vehicle you like to drive, because trading can be very personal. Your psychology is you in the driver's seat. That vehicle has everything it needs to take you from point A to point B, but if you suck at driving, you get into a fender bender. If you're scared to even get into the vehicle to drive it because you're scared of taking a loss, aka you're scared of getting into an accident when it hasn't even happened yet, or if you're overconfident and you're speeding down the highway 100 miles an hour when the speed limit's 60, you're going to get slapped in the face, right? It is the same exact thing. Psychology is always going to be at the forefront of any edge that you will ever do in these markets. An edge is useless without solid psychology. So that is my fundamentals. If you're new here, that is what I talk about. That is what I go over. That is what I reiterate every single session. And most importantly, I never force a trade, ever. We're sitting here on the live streams. You'll see me take a couple trades sometimes. You'll see me come here and just talk to you guys because there's no trade. Right? My model is my model. If we don't get a break of any of these liquidity footprints to take me to a short to the downside, then I'm not taking a trade. Simple as that. So right here, we got a break to the upside of this footprint, so I'm waiting for a retest now. So what I want to see is I would love to see a break, retest, then a continuation, and this is where I'm getting in my short. Okay, I want to see that retest. If we don't get that retest, if we keep on pumping, then I'm waiting for us to reject off this footprint, which is fine by me because now my risk to reward is even higher. Telling you a weak mind trumps a great edge. Yeah, a weak mind 100% trumps a great edge. Hey, we got 47 people watching. We only got 23 likes, guys. Come on. Pump those likes up if you get value from it. If you don't, hey, be honest with me. But I do like seeing that, not for my ego, but to let me know that I'm doing something right. So hit that like button if you get value. But no, dude, a weak mind will always trump a profitable edge, you know? Because again, if you have a profitable edge, if you have the data there staring at you in your face that it's going to be profitable, what's one common thing that I hear a lot of traders do? Oh, I'm in profit. I got to close early. You hear it all the time. I'm sure all 48 of you at some point in your trading career, if not right now, you're experiencing that issue where you close winning trades too early. Right? Let me know in the chat if that's you. But almost every single person experiences that. So it doesn't matter if you have a profitable edge. Doesn't matter if your edge is statistically or data backed or whatever. If you can't let that edge follow through, if you can't let that trade go to your profit because your mind is very weak, if your mind is very weak in letting that trade not play out, then what are you going to do? What do you expect is going to happen? Your winners are going to be small and your losers are going to be very large. So you just took a profitable edge and made it unprofitable due to your discipline, due to your psychology. Way too many case studies, man, for me to ever let someone tell me an edge is more important than psychology. You know, I say this too all the time. People that tell me or try to explain to me why an edge is more important than psychology, they ironically explain how important psychology is. They'll be like, Austin, but an edge is what gets you profit. And, you know, all you got to do is stick to that edge over a long period of time, and sticking to that edge, you see profitability. You got to be mechanical. Okay. How do you be mechanical? Well, you got to be disciplined on your mechanical strategy. You got to take the trades as they come, and you got to let them play out. Oh, you got to let them play out, huh? What makes them play out? Oh, your psychology. Oh, your mind, your discipline. Oh, so that is what drove your edge. Still pumping. So let's see. If we keep on pumping like this, I mean, we could get all the way to this liquidity footprint, because if we break this liquidity footprint here, I mean, there is like no friction all the way up to here. So we pump up all the way to here. Then I'm just waiting for that rejection. And this is the trade I'm taking. But Austin, what about the PD array bullish order block liquidity raid RSI turtle soup flippity doo-dah-day? Don't care about it. Don't care about it. Why? Because this is my business model. Tell people this all the time, especially for all of you new traders that are watching this. I tell you guys this all the time. Doesn't matter what everyone else's model is, right? It does not matter, because what matters is you sticking to your model. It's your business plan. It's your idea. How funny would that be for you to build a pizza shop, and just because you got a coffee shop across the road got more customers than you that day, you start selling coffee, right? How funny would it be with the coffee shop owner? They'd be like, dude, you know why you didn't make enough money today to cover all of your expenses? Because you didn't sell enough coffee. You need to sell coffee, dude. Duh. And then the next day you sell more pizza and the coffee shop doesn't make as much money as you, and you're like, dude, you didn't sell enough pizza. You know how goofy that sounds? You guys are laughing and thinking how goofy it sounds just from me saying it. It's the same thing in trading. When you see someone take a trade and they lose, and then you see someone else on social media say, well, dude, why did you take that short? You were obviously oversold on RSI, and you had this order block in the way with liquidity here and this blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It wasn't my trade to take. That was my trade to take. Win, lose, or flat. Possibly an early velocity trade today. To this liquidity here. So, I mean, for US30, we need to break up here. Like, yeah, for NASDAQ, we need to go all the way up to here, which is pretty much this liquidity right there. See, Dale agrees with me. Yep. Wick Oz, what's up, man? Wick Oz, I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. Okay, what's a checkmate? Exactly. Dude, it's very simple. It's very simple. We as human beings make things more complicated than what they have to be, and we also as human beings think that things in life are more complex than what they really are. Think of it like your habits. Everyone has a habit or a phobia of something. Whether it's losing, whether it's a fear of heights, whether it's a fear of not succeeding. Everyone has a fear of something. But I want you to think back, how long did it take you to create that fear? How long did it take for you to create that irrationality way of thinking? A split second, maybe 30 seconds. At some point in your life, trace it all the way back to when you first started becoming scared of taking a loss on a trade, or over trading, or revenge trading. Think of all the way back, the first time you did that bad business decision on the chart. We got all the bots going off here for my trades, for my algos. Think back to that. How long did it take you? A minute? 30 seconds? Not that long, right? But for some reason, we let that irrational way of thinking, that fear, we let that overcome us for months, if not years, before we stop getting slapped in the face and we're like, dang, I need to make a change. So people, this is like one of my biggest pet peeves, is when, oh, we're up to 61 viewers. Welcome, everyone. We just hit an all-time high in viewers. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you guys get value from this. If you do, please make sure you hit that like button. Again, we don't fluff stuff up here. We do not force trades. I'll show you guys, the reason why I stream every single Monday for you all is to literally show you what real trading looks like. It's very boring. We have some fun and just talk while we're waiting for the setup to happen. And then if a setup happens, we take it. If not, move on to the next day, because this is what real trading is. But back to what I was saying is, my biggest pet peeve is when people are like, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I keep over trading, but I'm working on it. What are you working on? Dude, just stop doing it. But Austin, it takes time. No, it doesn't. It takes 1 second to say, I'm not going to do that bad decision again. And then you document it, aka you journal it, and then you keep on repeating it day in, day out. Okay, I didn't do it today. I didn't do it tomorrow. I didn't do it the next day. And then, oh, look at this. A week has went by, and I just made the choice today to stop doing that bad decision on the chart. I'm working on not letting the trades play out. I'm working on not FOMOing. What do you mean you're not working? Because when I hear someone say I'm working on and then insert bad trading habit, all I'm hearing is you're still allowing it to happen. Because if you're working on something, you're still in that state, right? If someone's trying to lose weight, they're working on losing weight, but they're still overweight or not where they want to be. If they're trying to build muscle and they're working on building muscle, they're still in a state where they're not happy with themselves. That takes time, right? Because that is a physical change in your body that takes a long time to do. When you're making these decisions on the chart, I can change my trading strategy today. I can change my trading model today. If you have a business that you are running, you have to make those decisions and change them today. This is a business that you guys are seeing. This chart, this is my business, and you guys are seeing a day in the life of me making business decisions. Right? So why in the world would I work on, right? Quotes, work on. Why would I work on bad business decisions? Why would I work on making... If I keep working on it, my business is going to go under. I'm going to fail. I'm going to lose my business. In business, it is ruthless. So why in the world am I going to treat this like a hobby, like a video game or something where it's just, I'm working on it? You're not working on it. You're just constantly making small little excuses to where you're just going to cripple yourself and make your business go under before you actually realize you need to change. And some people, that's how they learn, sadly. Is some people, they have to go through all that pain. I tell people all the time, they have to get slapped in the face 100 times before they understand that if they click that button, it's going to slap them in the face and they're going to stop. Hey, we hit up to 65 viewers. Guys, thank you so much. If you're getting value from this, please drop that. If you think this is useful, share this with a friend. Share this with somebody that you think could get value from this. Michael and Yago, what's up, man? Good morning from your end. Nice. Welcome. Danny says, ruthless, going for it this morning. Fired up. Bro, I'm fired up. I haven't live streamed in 2 weeks. Last week was a federal holiday, right? The banks were the market was closed last Monday, so I got to get it all out. A-Man Sources, can you show the midnight snap indicator setting? Yep. Yeah, this is NASDAQ, so if you go to the hourly, again, you got to go to the hourly time frame to get the data. If you go to like the 1 minute or something, you're not going to get good data. So you got to make sure you go to the hourly time frame. Let it load here. So 67.4% chance of retracing to midnight open with over 2.8 years of data. You can just take a screenshot of this. Again, it's the close of the 7 o'clock candle to the close of 10:15, meaning this is from 8 to 11:15, not 7 to 10:15. Just like how it's the close of 2300, making it midnight as the time that I'm referencing here. All right, so we're breaking out of this bearish footprint here. So if I'm looking for a trade right now, I'm waiting because we broke above. Okay, this is my only rule. Where we closed above these liquidity footprints right here. Okay, I need to see now not only a close, but a rejection. I need to see a retest, then a rejection. Okay, so there's our close right there. Now I need to see us come back up into this footprint, retest, then close again, and that is my short. Okay, so this is what I need to see happen. But Austin, what if it runs against you? Then you're going to miss out on this trade. Absolutely not, okay? This is, again, these streams are to show you the real realities of trading and how you need to be thinking critically in these markets. If this trade runs without me, I will not be in the slightest upset. If this trade then starts to melt down to the downside and I miss this trade, I am not upset about it. Why? Because this is not my trade. So many people will give themselves rules to trade with, and then one of the rules just wasn't met and the trade ends up going to their theoretical take profit, and they're like, dang, I missed this trade. Next time I'm not following that rule. And then that's how you get yourself wrecked. Okay, so there's our close inside. So now I'm just waiting for us to close outside this footprint, and that's my short. Placing my stop loss above the daily high. Take profit at midnight open. About 90 bucks for this trade, so I'm going to do 3 contracts, which will be 27 in total across all my accounts. Waiting for this candle to close. Again, guys, if you come here to copy trade me, you are doing it wrong already. Do not come here to copy trade me. Do not come here to blindly take trades that I'm taking. I am taking my trades. I'm sharing with you guys my journey. So there we go. Took a short on NASDAQ right there. There. Salo, welcome, man. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. I take profit. Right there. All right, now we let the trade ride. Again, what am I thinking of? What's going through my head as I take this trade? What's happening as I'm in this trade? I want you guys to understand. I do not care if this trade hits my stop loss or if it hits my take profit. I do not care either way. I am expecting this trade to lose. Why am I expecting this trade to lose? Because I do not have a 100% win rate. Okay? Unless this is what kills you guys. unless you have a 100% win rate strategy, which if you do, don't tell anybody about it and only tell your family and bank on it. But if you have a 100% win rate strategy, then I give you permission to be upset when you take a loss. But if you take losses and you understand that you are not trading at a 100% win rate, you are going to take losses. I don't care if it's a 90%, 80%, 95%, 97%. You still have a subtle chance of losing trades. I take around, my average right now based on my journals, around a 65 to 66% win rate. So I know 40% of the time, roughly, I'm probably going to lose a trade. Now, can that happen like I win 6 trades and lose 4? No, I could lose 8 trades back to back, right? But out of a grand scheme of 100 trades, that's going to roughly start to, equilibrate. It's going to balance itself out. But if I let the probability get impeded by my emotional distress, aka I just sit here and go crazy. Oh, I'm in drawdown. I got to close. I'm 5 ticks down. I got to close this trade. Then I take the math and I literally blow it out of the water. I will not allow the system that I've back tested, built data on, this data that I go on the hourly chart here and you can see for yourself, this retrace possibility, I will not be able to get the fruits of this if I continue to let myself take trades that aren't there or close trades early that I shouldn't take in the first place or that I should have taken but then I closed it early due to fear or whatever. We got 71 viewers. Are we going to hit 100 viewers on live today? Guys, thank you all so much for popping in here, man. Again, this is not a copy trade stream. If you copy traded me, if you are new here and you just took a short on NASDAQ because I did and you had no plan whatsoever, you are doing it wrong and you definitely should not be trading. Okay, I am here to show you guys the reality of trading. I'm here to show you guys I mean what I say and I practice what I preach. I'm here to show you the realities of it all. I'm here to show you my thoughts and speak my thoughts as I'm in the trade, as I'm in drawdown right now, right? If I lose this trade, my thoughts after losing the trade. If I hit this profit, my thoughts after hitting the profit. I'm here to show you guys, especially the new people, what real trading looks like. And why I do this is because when I was first starting trading, I was craving this type of realness. I was craving this type of documentation of what real trading looks like because you get all these YouTubers and all these Twitter people and all these influencers always looking like, oh, yep, we took money. We took money. I went short 100 lots. Oh, okay, I'm out. Okay, all right, we're done for the day. $5,000. I'm sitting here like, I haven't even taken a trade yet. These people cannot be this good. Just very unrealistic. Very unrealistic. I started to see trading as a business. It really changed my whole view. Got much calmer and more patient with the whole process. Dude, that's exactly how you have to be. Think of it like this. If you are trading right now without no plan, if you're in this trade right here and you are freaking out because you're in drawdown, if you're doing anything that's causing you so much stress, you got to ask yourself, once I'm funded, do I want to put myself through this stress? Like, let's say you do make it. Let's say you do make it and all this stressful trading, taking 100 trades a day, going crazy, being emotional. Let's say you do, by the just off chance that you do get lucky and you actually get a funded account. Do you want to do that for the rest of your life? You want to be stressed that much for the rest of your life? Because we're all sitting here trading to try to be long-term traders, right? Do you want to do that? Do you really want to go through that? No. You want to find a model that makes you not that stressed. You're going to die in 10 years because you're going to sit here and have a heart attack over all the stress that you're doing, bro. You do not want to be stressed like that for the rest of your life, I'm telling you. So when you really find peace in trading, when you really understand that this is a business, when you really understand that I don't care if I'm in drawdown, I don't care if I hit a stop loss, I don't care if this trade hits profit because it is not going to make or break me today. If this trade hits a profit, it's not going to change my life. Just like how on the flip side, if this hits a stop loss, it is not going to change my life. If me in drawdown right now in this trade, it's not going to change my life. Me staring at this trade is not going to change my life. That's why I don't even like looking at my P&L. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm live streaming right now. But it's not going to do anything for me. This trade is not going to magically go to my profit because I'm staring at it. You know? I'm literally just taking the trade, and if it hits profit, it's cool. If it hits my stop loss, cool. But that's it. That's it. Austin, federal holiday. Austin, I'm trading gold in AM, looking for my liquidity footprints based on the 4-hour time frame and execute my trades based on the 1-hour time frame. And like I always tell you on your X timeline, that it works better. Nice. I mean, whatever works for you, man, because you said, should I stick to that or look further to lower time frames? Dude, whatever works for you. Michael, I'm telling you. You hear people say this all the time. What's the best time frame? What's the best asset? There's no best. Because best is subjective. Never, ever, 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 ever let someone tell you that there is a best time frame. Hey, we got 69 people watching. Drop a like on this stream if you're getting value from it. But never let anyone tell you that there's a best of anything. Because there isn't. The only thing that is best for you. If trading on the 4-hour and then executing on the 1-hour, yeah, because you said 1 hour, is better for your psychology and better for your time and better for your session and better for gold, if that's what you've built data around as well, then hats off to you. Do it. You know, you don't have to do exactly how I do. I trade and execute on the 1 minute because that gives me the best entry for me. Did you notice how I said that? It gives me the best entry for myself because I've built data around this model. I know what works for me out of 100 trades, out of 200 trades, out of 300 trades. I know what is going to be statistically profitable for myself. And I can stick with it. That's another thing. I can stick with taking a trade and executing it on the 1 minute and then going to the hourly to watch my trade and to mark my chart up. But that only works for me. So whatever works for you, Michael, but you got to build the data, okay? You got to build the data. You can't go to the 4-hour time frame, mark up your chart, go to the 1 hour and do like a week-long back test or, you know, a few trades and say, okay, cool, that's what I'm doing. Again, this is a business. If you built 1 to 2 to 300 trades of backtest data and then compared that to out-of-sample data and you've seen that it's still profitable if you do exactly what you're doing now, you forward tested it, traded it live on an account, that's when you build a trading plan, okay? You not build a trading plan off of just a few trades. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. It looks cool, looks good, and then you're not actually getting long-term profitability from it, you know, because you don't know the probability. You don't know the statistics. JS, good morning from TTG, liked and sub. Nice. What's up, JS? Welcome. Did TTG share my live stream or something? Because I got like just a ton of viewers today. If they did, I really do appreciate it. Oh, they did. Hey, Mark, if you're watching, thank you, Mark. I was wondering, I got like an influx of viewers, and I was like, what's going on? Hey, welcome, Mark. Thank you. Someone let Mark know. I really do appreciate it. I'll let him know after the stream. That was really nice of him. Did you execute on Tradeovate also, or are you able to take it on TradingView? No. So if you're using a trade copier on Tradeovate, here, I'll show you guys my account. If you're executing a Tradeovate trade, so here's my Tradeovate. Okay, so you have to execute on Tradeovate for the copiers to take trades. You can't trade on TradingView and then the copiers take them over. And then all you do to place your stop loss is you literally just click, right? So if you're short, you're doing a buy stop. If you're long, you're doing a sell stop, right? So my buy stop there, and then my take profit, another buy stop there, and then I just, let it play out. Very, very simple. And then here we go. Look at this. Another scenario of where people lose money. Here's another reason why people fell at trading. We were in drawdown, and now we got 3-6 ticks in profit. We're slightly in profit. People will go into drawdown, and they'll be like, okay, all right, I'm in profit, close. I'm green, close. Why? Why? Let the winners win. Let the trade win. Let it win for you. Let the winners win for you. Let the losers lose for you small. This is why I will always tell people psychology, discipline, consistency. This is what matters in trading, ladies and gentlemen. I know it doesn't sound sexy. I know it doesn't sound as attractive as a 100%, 90% win rate strategy using blah, 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 blah. I know it doesn't sound that sexy, but guys, everything in business is unsexy that makes money. Everything that is unsexy, that's boring, that goes against what the majority thinks, that is what makes money. Why? Because the 10% are the people that are profitable. The 1% are the people that are making above average income, that their net worths are larger. Why are they doing that? What are they doing? Because they're doing what the majority are not doing. They're doing the boring and unsexy while the majority have TikTok-like freaking attention spans, and they can't, focus on one task for more than 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Welcome, guys. Hey, I really am appreciative of you guys. Really. Time is the most valuable asset in this world. It really is. And for you guys to literally hang out with me for a couple hours every single Monday, it's very valuable to me. So I really do appreciate it. I really hope you get value from this. Again, my whole goal streaming, my whole goal doing these every single week is to show you guys, one, that I practice what I preach. I'm not sitting here just trying to get clicks. I'm not sitting here making tweets just to get retweets and likes. I don't care about that stuff. I care about giving value and speaking to that new trader that feels so overwhelmed that everything that they're doing is wrong while everyone else is doing the right stuff, when that's really not the reality. And show you the real side of trading, which is psychology, discipline, and consistency, and doing that every single day. Red, green, or flat. If I told you guys, if I lose this trade, I don't care. If I win this trade, I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate it, but it's not going to make my life. My world is not going to change over this winning trade. Just like my world is not going to change if I lose this trade. But what is going to change is if I alter this trade in any way, shape, or form with human intervention because my emotions are getting the best of me. That is what's going to alter my future, because I'm allowing that in. I'm allowing that to keep on being a thing. Did you execute? Okay, I got your question there. Dale Gordon says, Austin spitting facts. Alpha Austin, did you copy the trader? Did you do the copy trader on the Trade-of-8 site? Yes. So I think I already answered your question, Alpha, when I shared my screen here. But yes, so if you see my Trade-of-8, this is my Trade-of-8. It's actually really cool. When you take the trade on Trade-of-8, you can actually see your trade on TradingView, which is really cool because now I don't even have to sit here and share my Trade-of-8 because you see the trades already executed on my screen. So it's really cool that you can do that. Michael, thank you. Ever since I started following you 2 months ago, you've boosted up my confidence in trading. Thank you, dude. That is what I love to hear, Michael. That is what I love to hear, bro. That's why I do this, man. I'm telling you guys. Like, do I do this for personal gain? Absolutely, okay? But personal gain is not bad. It's only bad if it's like unethical and illegal. But I also do this for my personal gain of just feeling good, for helping people, because that's why I started this channel. That's why I literally started from zero on YouTube, created this channel to just give value and to communicate to the newest of traders. I'm not sitting here trying to talk to the high-level traders, okay? If you're sitting here and it makes you cringe that I don't check the weekly and the monthly and the quarterly and all these other candles, and I don't do my top-down analysis, blah, 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 then this may not be for you. And that's fine, because guess what? Trading does not have to be a cult. Trading does not have to be where you have to agree with me. This is my business, and for those of you that follow my business and it meshes with your psychology, great. But if it doesn't, and I don't mean that in a bad or negative way, if it doesn't click with you, then this may not be the place for you. That's fine too. I truly, it doesn't hurt me, because I know that if you don't click with how I trade and you leave, then you're one step closer to what can click with you. And that is great. I'm glad that I was a part of your journey to let you know that maybe this isn't how you want to trade. But I hope you picked up a little bit along the way of psychology, because that applies to anything. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your guys' names, but Agars from TTG, nice. Hey, if you're from TTG, let me know in the chat. I really do want to let Mike, tell Mike thank you after this, because I really do appreciate him sharing this stream. That was very nice of him. I did not ask him to do that or anything, so I really do appreciate it, Mike, if you're watching. JM Schmidt just landed here gaining knowledge. Thank you so much, man, for that. Really hope you guys are getting value here. M-Dub, okay, same. Anita Max win. What? Would you say 50 trades is enough for a model? Absolutely not. Again, Dale, anytime you're, and this is not just for Dale, anybody. Anytime you have a question like that, think of it like this. Structure it like this. Is 50 days enough to build a business model of an actual brick and mortar business, right? If you were to start right now, get an LLC, get all your legal paperwork, your tax filings, your business entity. If you were to build a business today and you had to build a business model around that business, just ask yourself, you know the answer to the question. You know the answer. Is 50 days of market research into the business industry that you want to create, is that enough data for you to build an entire business out of? Everyone knows the answer. Everyone does. I don't even have to answer it for you. So anytime you're about to make a decision, anytime you're about to build a plan, anytime you're about to do anything on these charts that's going to affect you financially, ask yourself, is this a business decision? Is this a good business decision? Or is this a bad one? If I were to do this over 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, 400 times, if I were to do this day in, day out, is this going to be effective for my business? Or is it going to drag me down because I'm making bad business decisions? Right? 50 trades is not enough. That's a pinprick. Not a pinprick. It's a handful. But you want a lot of data, right? Minimum a year if you're day trading. If you're day trading, meaning you're getting in and out of a trade the same day, minimum of a year. Why? Because you're able to capture different market fluctuations in your model, and you're able to stress test that in your model. And then you take that one step further. You have what's called in-sample data. Okay, so I want you guys to take notes of this. This is stuff that no one talks about. Okay, so clip this if you want to. Where are we at? We're at 52 minutes into the stream. Okay, I may clip this and make it into a short or something. If you want to build a model, you need in-sample data and out-of-sample data. In-sample data is, say, 2023, right? It's 2024 right now. You go back in time, it's 2023. You want to test a model out of how it would have experienced through the entire 2023 year. And now you have your data. Okay, let's say it's 50% win rate, 2 Sharpe ratio, it's better performs on Monday and Wednesdays, and blah, 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 right? You got all this data. Then you take out of sample data, okay? Out of sample data is to confirm your in-sample data is true and it's not super specific to 2023 because we're trading long-term, right? We're long-term traders. So if we're trading for the long-term, we need a model that can work long-term. So then you take the out-of-sample data. So let's say you take January through July of 2022, right? That's your out-of-sample data. And then you do the same thing from January to July, and you compare the results to the 2023 data that you collected for your in-sample model, right? And then you see if there's any crazy skewness of the data. So for example, if your 2023 data is 50% win rate, 2 Sharpe ratio, let's just use two very simple data points. Again, you got to have a lot of data, but these are just 2 of them. But then in 2022, the out of sample data, let's say it's 30% win rate, it's actually not profitable, you didn't make money, and the Sharpe ratio is negative, right? Just again, profit factor, whatever. Like there's a ton of data points. I'm just using 2. If that's the case, then maybe it's you just overfitted that model to 2022, which in that case is probably not profitable. It's probably not a good strategy long term because it can't adapt to the market fluctuations. Okay? So now you're able to know I shouldn't probably build a business off that model. Let me go back to the drawing board and try it again. This is what kills a lot of people because they want to have conviction in their strategy. They spent all this time researching and backtesting a strategy. They want it to work, but it objectively is not going to work. That's why backtesting is not meant for you to magically find a profitable strategy the first time. That's why they call it testing and not live trading. Because you're testing to see if this model has the ability to be profitable, if this has a foundation that you can build from. If it doesn't, then you may not want to trade it. You may not want to take that trade, or you may not want to use that model, but you don't know unless you backtest it. But what do a lot of people do? In the backtesting, they try to make the backtesting look good, and then they trade it in the real markets, and they're like, dude, why am I not being profitable? It's because you didn't be real with yourself. That model just wasn't good. So 50 trades is not enough at all. So I hope I answered your question, Dale. VP, what's up? What's up, man? Corey, hey, what's up, man? How did you figure out / decide to do 3 contracts and trade of 8? That's why I didn't take any trades with it. So great questions. You see this little legend up here I made? Oh, you can't even see it. I had it blocked this whole time. All right, we'll put it right here. So in trade of 8, you have to take the trades, or for the trade copier to work, you have to do the total amount of trades and then divide that by your number. So you can see right here, I have 9 trade of 8 accounts. How do I drag this up? Can I drag this up? Okay, I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 accounts here, right? So in those 9 accounts, if I want to do 3 contracts, and how did I find that I need to do 3 contracts? I used TradingView right here. And before this trade was setting up, I was planning it out. You can click limit order, and you can play with this little number here. So if I see that, if I click 3 and I want to keep my risk between $60 to $100 per trade, max $100, $90 right here is what I want to shoot for, right? This is within my risk profile to take this trade. So then I take this 3, which is my legend right here, 3 times that by 9 because that's how many accounts that I have, and that equals 27. So then I put 27 in my trade of 8 right here, and then that's going to divide that by 9 and disperse that equally, which is 3, to all of my accounts. So does that make sense? Because that's how it works on the copier. It's a little weird. I wish you could just put 3 and then it obviously does it for all of them, but you got to do the other way around. But I found it very simple just to have this little this little legend right here. So I just literally put 1, 9. If it says 3, I have to do 27. If it says if I put 4 here, 36. You know what I mean? Just to make it simple on myself. Because again, you want to have everything done for you, because you could be like, well, Austin, you can do that math in your head. I don't want to do it in my head. When I am trading, when I am operating my business, I want it to be as streamlined as possible. I don't want to sit here and think about nothing other than executing a trade and talking with you guys if I'm live streaming. That's it. I don't want to sit here and be like, okay, well, 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, 27. I got it right here. Right? I want to be as relaxed, cool, calm as possible. But hey, I'm going to be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. What are you guys saying? Gabrielle. TTG, people support each other. I appreciate that, man. I really do. It's taken me quite some time to build this channel. And put a lot of time into it. So I really appreciate it when people come here and they enjoy it. They get value from it, right? It helps me, like, hey, I'm actually doing something right. It validates me. So if you're looking at financial juice here, we do have news at 10 o'clock, new U.S. home sales. So just make sure you guys keep that in mind. 8 minutes, market does opening bell. Other than that, nothing crazy. We got some yellow folder events, but this U.S. home sales will definitely cause some drama in the markets. So we're going to be careful, manage our position accordingly to red folder events. That is the only time I will make business decisions that doesn't follow my targets is when we have red folder news events, okay? Because that right there is just, it's manipulated. It's crazy. And I don't want to expose my business to events that I can't control. JP, hi. One more from TTG. Nice. Del Gordon makes sense. I'm glad I asked. Absolutely. Corey, perfect. Thank you. You're welcome, man. Welcome, TTG. You're welcome, Del. Austin, how about a brief description of who is TTG? Yeah, TTG, the trading game. That's a Discord by Mark. Let me share it right here. It's really nice. It's just a Discord of a community, all sharing stuff for free. It's not a premium community or anything. With all these different people. I mean, you got myself, you got Quantum Wix, you have let me see. I mean, dude, there's so many. They got so many models here for free. I mean, yeah, they got Dave Trades in here with his model. Dude, they just got so many. I mean, if I had to describe what they are a free Discord with premium quality value. So he's a really good dude. Really good dude. He's live trading in there from time to time. They shouted my midnight snap out. So if you guys see here, they put my midnight snap indicator with my model in there. But yeah, I mean, dude, they got so much So many models here, all for free. You don't have to pay for anything. So again, shout out to Dave here. Y'all give or Mark, give Mark some love. Shout me out there. Great dude. The total P&L is divided between all accounts being copy traded, correct? Yes. Yep. Exactly, M-Dub. All right, we do have market open in 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what the market wants to give us. Community at TTG. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's the type of people I want to roll with. That's the type of people, like, you know, the people over at TTG. That's the people I want to partner with, do stuff with, build cool stuff with. Like, that's the whole thing that I'm doing here is I want to work and build with quality people in this trading space. People that actually care about other people. People that want to build quality products, not just sham everyone and sell subpar bullcrap. And if you do sell something, I don't care. Just make it good quality. You know, I've never been someone to really understand why people don't dislike people that sell services. You know, I really don't get that. We as human beings are insane consumers. Insane consumers. We consume content. We consume media. We consume. You go on Amazon and buy a bunch of useless crap. Like there's so many services that human beings consume, but yet when someone wants to sell a service of their expertise, people freak the heck out. But yet people will go to college and go in debt, like monstrous amounts of debt, from a professor that's teaching objectively what they're not practicing because their job is to teach it, and they're okay with that. They're not getting paid. They're not unless they have a job while they're in college, which is even harder. So I've never understood why people get upset at, as long as you're doing it ethically and you're not like illegally saying, yeah, you're going to get this guarantee or you're going to guarantee results. Obviously that's within the ethic part of it. I don't get why people freak out over that stuff, dude. It's, your time is valuable. I seen somebody on Twitter said this the other day, like stop whining. No one owes you their time for free. And that's very true. That's very true. What if somebody pulled up to you and was just like, hey, can I have your time for free every single day? You would be like, no, like pay me. All right, market open in 3 minutes. Max 4 contracts per trade on 24K account. That's only for regular contracts, Jojo. You can do like 40 micros, which is what we're on right now. We're on the micro MNQ. Micro NQ. So you can do like 40, which is crazy per account. So you're never going to have an issue. That's kind of why I really like this, is because you can specify your risk. You don't have to worry about like over risking or under risking in a trade, because you can just trade micros and specify your risk pretty nicely, right? Like I can say I want to risk 60 to $100 and define that risk and refine it pretty nicely because of the micros. All right, 30 seconds and then we got some fun. We're gonna have some fun in the markets. Let's see. We got a pre-market pump here. Do we get a market open that takes us out? Let's see. Hey, that's happened a couple times. That's happened a few times. I'll be in profit and then market opens and boom, and then go right to profit. But hey, that's the model. That's the model. Sometimes it happens. You got to be okay with it. There's the pump. This coffee is good. Oh, we're pumping now. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you guys. Ooh. Bro, market just pumped like crazy. Oh my god. Dude. I told you guys, sometimes that happens. Right there. Sometimes I'll be in profit and then just the market opens, absolute insanity. And then we go right to theoretical profit. So, taking another trade if it happens. Again, I told you guys, I am not upset in the slightest. Not upset in the slightest. If it hits my stop loss, then I just wait for the next trade. So the next trade is if we react off this bearish liquidity footprint right here, then I'll take the next trade. Yeah, that was a crazy, crazy pump right there. My phone's going crazy now because I downloaded Trade-Evate and it's it's popping up every order. So again, if we reject here, I'm looking left at my stop loss. Where do I want to put my stop loss? I want to put it at the most protected high. Right there. Entry somewhere here, wherever we close off this liquidity footprint. Again, targeting the midnight open. Clicking sell, create limit order, seeing how much I want to risk. So I do 2 contracts. So if we close here, I'm taking this short again. But at 2 contracts, I look over here, 2 is 18. So then I put 18 in the sell field. And now I'm just waiting. Again, guys, I don't care if I got stopped. I don't care if whatever happens. I'm taking the trade as they come. I'm probably going to do 1 now because the risk is a little bit high. So now I'm going to do 9. There we go. Order filled. Right there. Took another short. Again, why did I take this short? We rejected off this bearish liquidity footprint right there. We closed. So now I'm putting my stop loss. Stop loss right there. Take profit. Take profit at midnight open once again. And there we go. We just take the trade. Again, taking the trades as they come. So that here is another, if you're watching this stream, this is another reason that people fail at trading, is because they take a loss And then they freak themselves out. They're like, oh my God, I took a loss. Do I want to take another trade? I don't know if I want to trade again. I can't handle the loss. Well, if you can't handle the loss, then you're not confident in your model. And if you're not confident in your model, you probably haven't journaled, you probably haven't backtested, you probably haven't built data, really good quality data, and you probably don't know the model that you're actually trading inside and out just yet. Okay, if you do not have confidence in your model, if you don't have confidence to take another trade immediately after getting stopped out, you do not have full confidence in your model, and there is something you're doing that is not what you should be doing. You guys see me. I have no reservations. If we rejected this footprint and we closed, I'm taking the trade. Boom, I'm taking it. That's it. I'm not, well, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know. I got stopped here. Do I want to? I don't know. Taking the trade. Taking it as it comes, because this is my business model. If it gets stopped again, great. I got 3 chances. I give myself 3 trades a day. If all 3 get stopped, great. At max, I've lost $300 on a 25K account. And then I move to the next day, which is, again, another reason why people fail at trading, because they don't know when to quit. They don't know when to stop, both when they're green and both when they're red. If it's a red day, they don't know when to stop because they keep on digging themselves a deeper hole. If it's a green day, they don't know when to stop and they give their profits back. Best loser wins. Go read the book if you guys haven't. Trading is about being a good loser, not a great winner. Alpha, I'm not sure if your chart is lagging or if the stream is lagging. I mean, it could be the stream. I mean, it's YouTube. It's not like Discord where it's 100% like 0 latency. So the stream could be lagging a little bit. That's why, again, I tell people, please do not come here to trade copy me, because I will always be getting in before you, because the lag difference, right, in the stream is going to be different anyways. We have a velocity, by the way. I mean, we're due to correct it. This is going to be the high of the day as well. We made a high of the day at 931. So this is a great high of the day within the statistical high of the day anyways. For NASDAQ, same thing for US30. We're in the statistical high of the day for US30. Let's set my alert here just in case we get an entry. We got this. That. So lagging that time, Alpha? When I took that trade, how long until it actually was like a direct reflection of the market? Because I have 0 latency on my OBS, so it uses a little bit more power for my computer, but you're never going to get it perfect. Yeah, I got CPU usage at like an all-time high for my latency. But I'm also not a computer guru, so... Watch my stream, let me see. Looks relatively... Yeah, looks relatively accurate on my stream. Doesn't look like it's lagging too bad. Time for me is 9:42. Yep. That's what I'm on right here. 9:42. Not too bad then. Maybe like a 20-second lag or something. Look at the time below to the second, and you can see the lag when you hit 9:44 and see how many seconds it hits. That's smart. Yeah, you can do that. So let me see. Right now, it is 9:43, 50 seconds we just hit. So, yeah, we're literally 5 seconds lagging because I can see my chart on the stream. So we just hit 9:44 and boom, we just hit 9:44 on the stream. So we're 5 seconds behind. So we're literally 5 seconds latency, which is not bad. That's not bad for a YouTube stream. Oh, wow. You're 1 minute and 45 seconds? Dude, are you behind on the stream? Click the live button. Are you like streaming live, or are you like are you looking back in time? You maybe accidentally paused and then you clicked play. There's no way I should be that far back. Kitchen Spiral says 5 to 6 seconds. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Pocket says 5 seconds. Yeah. It should be like 5 seconds, not a minute and 45. That's a little crazy. There you go. You good now? You good? You rocking and rolling? All right, we do have U.S. existing home sales coming up in 15 minutes. So I'm going to see where we're at in the trade in 45 minutes and then go from there. It's the only time I do anything as far as cutting trades if we're around red folder. If we're around red folder and I'm like stupid close to profit or something, I'll just close because, again, I do not mess with news. I don't trade news. I don't take trades anywhere around news. Don't do anything like that because it's just gambling, right? It's out of your control. It destroys your edge because if you're trading around news or trying to trade news, you are a gambler. No one will ever tell me they have a strategy, they have a model or anything where it's out of your control. You know what I mean? Like, bro, unless you're Nancy Pelosi, you can't tell me that you're trading news effectively. Unless you have like data or statistics that also kind of combines with how you trade it. I don't know. But for me, I don't get anybody that says they can trade news long-term effectively. Maybe you get lucky a few times. I don't see it as an effective way. It's not a tech issue. In this case, often your internet will miss a second or two and they add up. So sometimes you have to click the live button. Yeah, sometimes that is the case. That'll even happen to me, Alpha, or in Pocket, is like I'll accidentally pause a stream or I'll step away and the stream just lags a bit. And then I'm like a minute behind. So that's probably just what happened. Okay, right here, again, for newer traders, this is what gets a lot of people is they get in profit and they're like, oh God, I gotta close the trade. Oh my God. Why? It's going in your favor. It's genuinely working out the way you built data and the probabilities tell you that you have a high chance of it doing, right? But if this trade reverses and goes to my stop loss, I'm still fine. Why? Because I have built that into my risk management. Because I've built that into my model. Because I know if I let this trade play out, the risk to reward is going to take care of me over the next 100 to 200 trades. But if I don't respect that math, if I don't respect that risk management, if I don't respect that this profit has to come down here for my model to make sense long term, and there's no objective reason for me to cut this trade. Now, obviously, if I get close to news, I'm going to cut the trade, right? But until then, it makes no sense for me to close this. So until there is a logical reason to risk off my business, get the risk off my business, then there's no reason for me to do it. In 11 minutes. Cast is 0.684 million. Let's see. Expected is 0.684. The previous was 0.664. Hey man, I'm here to learn how to hold trade long. That's all. Confidence in your model, dude. So again, if you don't have confidence in your model to hold the trade, because one of my Discord members they said this one time. If Mr. H, if you're still watching, shout out to Mr. H. He's one of my Pack Trade Group members, and he said something that is very, very good. And he said, we always let trades run to our stop loss, but it's very hard to let the trade run to our take profit. Think about that. Think about that. That's a light bulb moment, isn't it? We always let the trade go to stop loss because we're like, oh, we get hopeful, right? Trades will get super close to our stop loss. I'm like, okay, maybe now it's going to reverse. Maybe now it's going to reverse. And then it hits our stop loss. But what happens when we get to a take profit? Oh, God, maybe I need to close here. Oh, I'm in profit. Maybe I need to close. I'm scared. But again, that's an emotion. So if you are not letting your trades run, you don't have confidence in your strategy. I don't care. I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings, but I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? I don't sugarcoat anything, and I don't do that to be aggressive. I don't do that to be confrontational. I do that because this is what you need to hear. If you do not let your trades run to your profit targets or play out based on your model, whatever the case may be, you need to stop trading. You need to go back to the drawing board. You need to do the unsexy stuff. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, you need to do the unsexy stuff. But Austin, I'm going to miss out on profits for the week if I stop trading. If you're here to be a long-term trader, a week is nothing. If you're here to be a long-term trader, a day of no trading is nothing. A week of no trading is nothing. A month of no trading is nothing. If you understand that it's going to probably take a month for you specifically to lay out the foundation of your trading plan and to build confidence in your trading plan, paper trading, back testing, forward testing, watching the setups happen live without you taking them, then so be it. Because what's a little bit of time right now to build a solid foundation for the rest of your life? Right? We're not sitting here to get six-pack abs in 6 weeks. We're sitting here to make lifestyle changes. And that's what we're doing here on these markets, guys. Again, you can't treat this like a hobby. You cannot treat this trading game like a hobby. You can't treat this like I'm only here to win all the time and I'm only here to make Lambos. Guys, that's not how trading works. This is a business just like anything else. The only reason so many of us are here is because the barrier to entry is so low. You don't have to be an accredited investor. You don't have to be a high net worth individual. You don't have to have millions of dollars. Anybody can come and open up a brokerage account and start today. Right? So when you have this low barrier to entry, you're going to have a high failure rate. You're going to have people flowing in by the dozens, by the masses to try to capture profits because they see everyone on social media getting $1,000 in 5 seconds and they think they can do that too. When what they fail to realize is half the people that are making $1,000 in 5 seconds are either paper trading or they're faking the trades altogether. And then the other half, you haven't seen the years of hard work that they took to get there. You just see these flashy numbers and think that that's what reality is. Okay, so again, if you are having trouble holding these trades, if you're having trouble letting the trades go into profit, go back up against you, go back to your entry, you need to have confidence. I have full peace right now. I am just as relaxed as I was when I took this trade as I am right now watching profit come all the way down here to come back to potentially my entry. I don't care because this is the risks that I made peace with. I made peace with my risk when I took the trade. You guys watch me, and if you just tuned in, go back in time and watch me. I've said, okay, I'm going to risk this much money in this trade. It was like $90, I think, in this trade. I'm happy with that. I'm going to risk $90 to make how much ever this is, whatever the profit target is. That's it. What else is there for me to do, right? So, great question, Amon. And again, I'm not trying to be confrontational. I'm just telling you what you really need to hear, man. I'm being serious. I don't fluff anything up. I'm not sitting here saying, yeah, just stick with it. No, work at it. Start today. Don't work on it, right? Don't work on it. Start today. Take action today. Because tomorrow you're going to wish that you started today. Next week you're going to wish you started today. Next month you're going to wish you started today. Next year you're going to wish you started earlier. So why not do it? You're living in it right now. Wesley says, I feel you, man. This is the great place to help with that demon. Yep. We got 5 minutes till news. I was thinking about closing if we get to 200 ticks in profit. That was where I was kind of like okay taking profit before news, which is about right here, because we lost 63 ticks on this trade, so I'm still green for the day. But because like I told you guys, when I'm deep in profit like this and we get close to news, that is when I'm happy making a logical decision to cut the trade. So let's see if I can get to 200 ticks here. If we get close and we start kind of making this reverse price action, I'll close the trade because I want to still end green for the day. But I'm just going to wait. If we hit 200 ticks, I'll be happy taking profit here at this support right there. We got 3 minutes. Just being patient, not being greedy. Let's see what happens here. See, this is the beauty of risk management too, right? I lost 63 ticks on the first trade. Now I'm floating at a 167. So literally, I can let this trade go all the way back to 63 ticks, and I'm still break even for the day. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of risk management. It's the beauty of letting these trades play out. So if we get to 200 ticks here, that's when I'm closing the trade. I got my hand over the exit all button, flatten all button for my Apex accounts. Because I don't know if when I hit profit here, it's going to close them all out at the same time. Got news in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, 200 ticks. Huh, I didn't see that. All right, closing all here.
Order filled.
All right, 200 ticks, baby. Not greedy. Boom. Right there. All right, beautiful trade there. 200. What was that? 200 and, yeah, 200 even right there. 200 ticks. Yeah, we got US home sales literally in 30 seconds. So, yeah, or 50 seconds. That's why I'm closing here. So, 200 ticks, still green for the day, still up for the day. And that's risk management, guys. That's risk management right there. So here's my Trade Evade account right there. At the side there. Screenshot for my journal and for Twitter. All right, what do you guys think about that trade? Good risk management, good business decisions. What do you guys think? No, U.S. home sales definitely moves the market. U.S. home sales, look at this. We're already moving. All right, look at that. 10 o'clock. Here we go. All right, now here's the last leg of what kills people's psychology. Is people will People will not make peace with the fact that they made money today, and they'll say, dude, like if price just dumps, they'll be like, oh my God, I should have held. No, you as a trader extracted value from the markets. Never be upset at extracting value from the markets as long as it was a logical decision, right? As long as you made money logically getting out of the trade, not out of emotion, you made money. Okay? I want to promote that to people. So again, I don't ask you to like this stuff and retweet this stuff for my ego. I ask you to like and retweet this stuff and to give it engagement, but to show people you can extract value from these markets if you just use consistency, psychology, risk management, and discipline. Right? But you only can do that if you stay to that and if you understand and respect it. This is a business. You guys just seen me live managing my business, telling you guys we have a red folder news event that is going to cause price to go out of our control. I don't like to be in a trade out of my control. I was happy locking in 200 ticks after losing 63 ticks, still making my day green. That is risk management. That isn't emotion. That isn't being crazy, right? That isn't, yeah, look at this. Let me see you guys in the chat. Who all took this trade? Bob, nice trade. Nice. Thank you, man. Wesley, awesome trade, everyone. Yes, sir. Will Grimmer, got here late. Austin, what were your entry and exit prices? Thanks. That's this right here. You can see this. I got this all on the chart, so you can see all that there. First trade was, I don't know, 1812, got out, stopped out at 1828, got back in here at 1826 and a half, got out at 17,976.75, but this is also my trade of 8 here. Yeah. See the volatility. of the candle off liquidity. Yes, sir. B. Collins, congrats, Jay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, exactly, B. Collins. Be happy getting our piece of the pie. That's all it is, dude. These people, these big market makers, they're getting their pie every single day. We as retail traders, our only goal is to get a partial of the move. I don't care if price plummets to oblivion and we just freaking, the market just gets wrecked. I don't care. I'm happy with my day. I don't have to, my business does not need to be exposed any more to risk at all. At all. Kitchen Spiral says, best experience ever to hold on to the trade. Yes, man, it's great. And you know, I tell my pack trade group this all the time. I tell you guys. Nice. I see you guys commenting here. I'll shout you guys out. Whoever replies to the Twitter, I'll shout you guys out. So, to the Twitter post. Again, the Twitter post, if you're just hopping in here, just, you know, drop in here, drop it a like, retweet it, and just say, hey, I seen this live. So, let's see. We got Real Grimmer. Shout out to you, man. Saw the exit. Nice, Austin. Appreciate you. Anya, I was here. Shout out to Anya. Thank you so much, man. Wesley, freaking Wesley. I love Wesley, man. Pack trade member right there. Great trade this morning. Always fun to be with a group of like-minded people. Dude, this right here is what it's all about, guys. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people, not degenerate freaking gamblers, but people that really just resonate with you, your models, and how you think. Dude, that's so powerful. So powerful. Ravi, thank you so much. PG, nice. Thank you, guys. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Welcome. I'm just going to call you Pikachu because that's your profile, because I don't know how to say that. I was attending the live. It was a great experience in live to hold on to the trade. Hey, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. PG, first time for me today in the live stream. Nice guy to follow. Thank you so much, PG. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Watch the last 15 minutes. Good one, man. Hey, thank you, Alan. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Saw it live. Well done. Evil Evo, thank you. Appreciate you, my friend. Pocket Aces. What's up, Pocket Aces? Nice Monday to start the week in the green. Yes, sir. And you know, I'm telling you guys, like, even if we ended red, okay, even if this was a red day, even if I lost this trade, I don't care. I don't say this to sound cocky. I don't say this to sound freaking arrogant. I truly don't care, because it's not about winning every single day. I know it feels great. We took a nice green day, but I want you all to understand this isn't going to change my trading career. Right? I want you guys to have that mindset. I want you to have that mentality, that freaking just market killer instinct inside of you, that you're ready to fight every single freaking day. Because guess what? Today, just like if this ended red, it ended green, and you are still not anywhere near close to where you want to be in life, right? Objectively, think about it. Even if you won every single trade this week, every single day was a green day this week, are you going to be like hitting the lottery? Are you going to go and retire next week? No. So what I challenge each and every one of you that's watching this stream, even if you ended green today, don't let it consume you, right? Have a little fun, right? Celebrate, feel good about yourself, pat yourself on the back if you let the trade hold. Absolutely. Give yourself the flowers that you deserve. But guess what? It's right back to business tomorrow. I'm not going to sit here tomorrow and be like, oh my God, I was so good yesterday, and then just be cocky and, you know what I mean, let that go into my trading, because what's that going to do? Just like if it was red today, I'm not going to go in tomorrow being like, oh my God, I took a red day. Now I need to freak out. When I see my trade set up, I need to freak out and clam up and then not take the trade. What's that going to do? Either one of those are terrible, because guess what? Even if it's a positive emotion, it's still emotion. We are not emotional traders. We are professional traders. So I really do appreciate you guys replying to this. Let me get back to the replies. Gabska made 5% from this. Spectacular. Nice. Nice. Good job, man. Castle, hey, another pack trade member, one of our newer pack trade members. Shout out to you, man. Always love the live sessions. Thank you so much. B Collins, first time viewer, great trade and great knowledge. Thank you, B Collins. I think I seen you in the live chat just now on YouTube. Thank you so much. Alpha Bravo, congrats to everyone on this banger pack trade group for life. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Alpha, bro. Alpha, Danny, all you guys that are in the pack trade group, dude, y'all make this so fun, right? I get just as much out of you all being in the pack trade group as you all do being in the pack trade group. Danny, you know it. Thank you, man. Shout out to you. Yeah, and I made this tweet too. I said this morning, and I want you guys to really take this to heart. As this new week's trading session is here, here's a pre-flight checklist to see if you're trading this like a business or treating this like a hobby. Did you journal last week to review to prepare for this week? Do you already have a plan in place when you when to start and stop? Like, again, for me, I'm done. I'm done with the day. I don't care what the market does. I don't have to sit here and stare at the charts. I don't have to sit here and be like, "Oh my God, what the heck's going on?" I don't care. I extracted value. Now that I'm green, guess what happens to so many traders? Because a lot of you that are new traders, you all can call price really good, right? I know there's at least a couple people in here that can call price that's still a new trader, and you're actually being correct. You'd be like in a conversation with your friend and be like, yeah, we're going down right now. And then 10 minutes later, it goes down. But for some reason, you still can't end the day green because a lot of you are giving profits back. A lot of you don't know when to stop trading because you're addicted to the charts. You're not addicted to building a business. You're addicted to the charts. You can't get off the charts. Take your win and go home and go back and show up again the next day. Do you know what your exact A+ setup looks like? Right? When I see that we're super overextended of the midnight open like this, and then we react off of a bearish liquidity footprint right here, dude, that's an A+ for me. That's an A+. When we react like this off this bearish liquidity in combination with on the 1 minute time frame, we formed a nice footprint here. We formed a nice footprint here that protected my stop loss, and we reacted off of it a few times. That's an A+. I felt great in this trade. Are you going to let the trades play out or remain emotional? What did we do? Right? We let the trade play out. I didn't care. I didn't care that we went super into profit and then we started reversing. I didn't care. I don't care. I'm letting this trade play out. And what happened? We had news, and I said, okay, 200 ticks, that's my good take profit level because I lost 63 ticks here, and we have news coming up, and I don't want news to be the reason why we reverse because it's something that I can't control, right? If this wasn't news, I'd still be in this trade. I would. I don't care if I don't care if it looks like I was a genius right here because we started going up. I would still be in this trade if it wasn't for news. 100%. Have you got a morning routine that complements your trading versus making it more stressful? Meaning, have you ate today? Did you eat before coming on stream for breakfast or whatever your time frame is? Every single morning I get up and stretch and do little yoga poses with my girlfriend. So that way we're ready for the day. We done something healthy. We did something together. I got my day ready. I got my mind right. I relaxed, right? And I feel good. I feel good. I feel ready to be here. Versus did you just wake up right 2 minutes before you started trading? You feel like you're rushed. You haven't ate anything. You're not in a good mindset. And if you answer no to any of these, you now know what you need to work on. Right? I practice what I preach, guys. I'm not some influencer blah, blah. I'm not even an influencer, but I'm not somebody that just posts on Twitter to just post to get likes. I'm here to tell you guys and show you guys what real trading is. Yo, you? Is this Rams from or if you're still watching the stream, is this the Pack Trade Group Rams? Because if so, I really like the new Rams FX. I like that. Beautiful risk management, transparency at its finest. I like that. Rams, if that's you, Rams, I don't know. I don't think I have another Rams follower, but thank you, man. Appreciate that. All right, what are you guys saying on the YouTube chat? And then we'll wrap things up here. I want to make sure I get to all the comments. Daniel took it and got 200. Sorry if I mispronounced your guys' name. If I do, please call me out. I'll gladly remember next time, hopefully. Yes, thank you for coming to the stream. Bro. Can I risk it? Contracts for both trades lost $100 to profit $300. There you go. Appreciate it, man. I do these live streams every single Monday for free here in the public on YouTube, and then Wednesday through Friday. So I trade in front of an audience 4 out of the 5 days of the week, if there's no holiday on Mondays. Again, to just show that I practice what I preach. So on Mondays, I trade here on YouTube, same time, 8:20 a.m. EST, in my Pack Trade Group, which is my mentorship. And again, it's capped right now. I'm not trying to sell you guys or anything. I don't do that as a marketing stunt. Oh my God, it's capped. I keep it at 100 members at all times because I only want to focus on a small group of people. And it's only $30 a month, right? I keep it very affordable, but I keep it exclusive. Right now it's capped. So you can join the Discord. It's still free. You can join, you can be in the link is in the description below, and you can come here in the general Discord and ask questions and stuff. That's totally fine. But right now, M. Marie got the last spot here a few days ago. So until somebody leaves, it'll always be 100 members max. And again, it's not a marketing stunt. I want to keep people that really want to be long-term professionals, not gamblers, not people coming here to copy trade me or be a signal group person. So I'm not a signal group at all. Yep, and then Alpha got you there. Hopefully price doesn't retest midnight open now. We have closed. That way we have a higher profitability of it doing so tomorrow. Yeah, Jay brings up a great point. The more time, the longer that you see, like, for instance, if we don't retest this midnight open today, the chances of probability for us retesting tomorrow become higher. And then if we don't do it Tuesday, the chances on Wednesday become even higher. And then usually if price doesn't retest 2 days in a row, that third day is just, you can have a high probability. And then if it doesn't do it 3 days in a row, you know the fourth day is, it's even. I don't ever want to say guarantees or anything like that, but it's very, very high. Left jab, uppercut. Lost your voice for a few seconds. Good night, Austin. It's midnight here in Tokyo. Hey, good night, Kitchen Spiral. Thank you so much for joining, bro. Speak to your mic when you read things. We can't hear you. Oh, can you guys hear me now? Was I doing this and you can barely hear me? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's very focused. My bad. Classic, he is streaming on YouTube with his computer, but talking on his phone. Well, I read the comments on my camera, or on my phone because I can't like have the stream on all of my monitors. I got my OBS right here, I got my chart right here, and then I got my extra monitor here that I was looking at Tradeovate with. So you've been good. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, that's the stream. If you haven't liked the stream yet, like it on your way out. I really do appreciate every single one of you that invested your time into me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you have a blessed day. And, dude, let's just keep on killing it. Let's practice good fundamentals in the market. Don't give those profits back if you did become profitable today and have a green day. And, yeah, I'll see you guys that are not in the Pack Trade Group. I'll see you guys Monday next week. Join the Discord, though. It is free. You can literally be in the Discord and just hang out with us if you want to and talk and ask questions about anything. And until next time, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And like I say at the end of every single one of my videos and streams, stay grinding on your goals and never let anyone tell you that you can't do something they have never done themselves. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.